Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Level With You show. It is episode 13. My name is Wiley Olmstead. Today I am joined by Anthony Dewart.
I'm back.
Kenny Castro.
Hiya, guys.
And back in the underworld, speaking through some type of vortex, we have Tyler Hadley.
I am the devil coming to eat your souls.
That's okay, sweetie. We'll get dinner later. It's okay. We'll get you.
That was dark.
My fiery inferno will burn your souls alive.
This is a far cry from last week when he was all like happy-go-lucky, wearing a tank top. And now he's back in
showing
the
the.
Well, it's when you
showing
put him in the
guns
dark and then the
shit.
light.
It's a D&D on Friday nights. It got him
That's
like
what
that.
it was. That's what it was. I do want to hear
You
an
play
update on
D&D?
that.
That's awesome.
Yes, I did
That's
D&D.
part of what you've been
man.
playing.
Yeah, it's not a video game, but
All right, one at a time.
Pretty
everybody,
good.
One at a time. It was a big week for esports. We were just watching some of the Fortnite competition upstairs, the World Cup of Fortnite. It was a pretty impressive production, I have to say. Pretty entertaining so far. We've been playing some games as usual, but first of all, let's catch up a little bit. Anthony, you just moved into a house. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm very sweaty. It's very hot. Very happy to be done.
Yeah. Are you
Moving
really
sucks.
done? Because
Oh, like a little stuff. It's like I still gotta get my TV, like I was saying. I gotta get a stand for it. I got a beanbag chair.
okay,
So that's pretty cool.
it's a good placeholder.
And that's just pretty much small stuff, but it's just moving big stuff's a pain.
Meetings, I'm dreading whenever I have to move.
That sucks.
I've got too much just crappy furniture that's built up and it's just sitting in the basement now. And
Just rent a U-Haul. That's probably the best advice I
Oh.
can give. No matter who's got trucks or who your friends, more people to help is great, but get a U-Haul.
yeah,
It's very helpful.
for sure. And they're reasonably priced too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Send the check, U-Haul.
I rented mine. I got for $94 for 24 hours.
No, there you go.
And I
Yeah.
spent you have to put gas in it before you bring it back. I put like $20 in the gas tank, which was more than enough, but I'd say it was pretty good overall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to a concert this weekend. That was pretty good. Saw Violent Femmes and Ben Folds. I got treated by the missus for my birthday, and that was
Nice.
a ton of fun. So, yeah, it was the best concert I've been to in a while. I saw Violent Femmes like 10 years ago, and it was at an outdoor venue, a very different feel than this, more casual. This was at a freaking casino.
Ooh.
But it was, they brought the house down, man. Like, they really, you think of them as a scrappy punk band singing silly songs, but they really are excellent musicians. And then Ben Folds, he sounded amazing. His voice still sounds good as ever. So, yeah, that was a real good time.
That's amazing.
What about you, Kenny? Anything new in your world?
Just baby showering this Saturday, and then
We hung out.
we hung out.
Yeah.
I had to beat him in MK in his own house, but
Yeah,
his own crib.
in his own crib.
He beat me a few more times than I beat him. It's true. It's
I
true.
beat him in double.
But do you feel like
numbers.
you're getting better, Will? Do you feel like you're
Well,
going to get over the hump?
and now that I got the platinum, so I got the platinum now. So
Well, that's what that was. I was looking at the photo. I also was just out of it at that point in the day. I was like, what is that? It's platinum? I was like, what did he do? I was like, that wallpaper? I was like, oh, it's probably Mortal Kombat. I don't know, and I'm not going to ask, so.
it says it's complete all trophies with a K. So I
Did
thought
not read
was,
that part.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we were both out drinking beforehand, so we weren't exactly up to our.
Oh, you're on your
my
prime.
goodness.
You guys are at your peaks
What?
then.
Now you're coming out with excuses.
That's an excuse. You don't go to a competition after having 3 glasses of wine and a beer. And
Remember the guy that pitched the
He
perfect
called
game
me
after
out.
like 17 beers on a flight?
He called me
Animal
out.
Chicken?
I showed up.
Yeah.
Skills.
No, he's good. I mean, he's very good with the jump in, uppercut, tried and true combo that he just seems to beat me with almost every time.
Can't stop it.
Well, anyway,
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Just
Thank
like Pokemon.
whatever. I mean, we had good matches, dude.
you. We did. I definitely will say, you had some good
There
matches
were a
out
lot
there.
of nail biters too. Like I think I won 4 or 5. You probably won
Can
like
I-
13.
Can I go on record? I hope you don't take it up. No, you're not mad at me for the rest of the podcast. Tyler put up more better competition when it comes out.
Well,
That's true.
I
Damn's fighting words.
I beat Tyler every time I played him. So
I hope that somebody listening is just going to take a compilation of every time we brought up Mortal Kombat throughout the course of the podcast and just make a big compilation of
yeah,
it.
let's move on. I don't want to get stuck on that too.
No,
much.
I want to see it. I think that'd be funny.
No, that would be funny. That would definitely be funny.
And you could do the little toasty thing in the middle for like every transition.
But we can't.
Okay.
That we digress.
Can't hop on that too long. And
No, but it was
Kenny-
a fun night.
was-
Pre birthday, I enjoyed myself. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy birthday.
So yeah, let's get into it, guys. What we've been playing besides Mortal Kombat 11.
So we started with me last time, and Anthony's back. So let's start with him.
It says on the sheet here that I've been playing Fire Emblem: The Three Houses. Kenny, what did you like about it? And please tell us.
So I'm only an hour. I'm only an hour and a half in, but it's visually stunning.
Yes, I would have to agree. It does look
Amazing, right?
It
Okay,
looks very
Anthony
good.
hasn't played it. I thought he played it, so I put it in the outline, but he's been super busy, so Kenny's been playing it. So
man.
the jig is up.
Trying to go with the roll.
I was enjoying the shtick.
That's okay. I'm a poser. I'm a faker. You got me. I'm sorry. You caught me
Yeah.
with my pants down. I didn't play my anime game.
Pants at the ankles.
So they're already gone.
All right, so tell me, Kenny, what's good?
Actually, so I'm not too far into it. I just picked my house. I went with the golden deer.
Oh, nice. The
Okay.
cool guy with the frilly hair.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's cool. He's sarcastic.
Yeah.
Thinks he's too cool for school.
That's what I was gonna wait to see. I was like, oh, whose personalities? And I was like,
I like-
pick
I like-
who's got the hotter girls in their house.
I liked his personality. I went with it. The blue lion. He seems a little stuck up.
Yeah, I didn't like him. So I was like, ugh. I was like, you look weird.
And then Black Eagle.
Hey, that's the blonde chick, right?
She's just like, I was like,
I'm a Mary Sue.
I was
Okay,
like,
so when do you make this decision?
30 minutes in.
30 minutes in? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and it's something that sticks with you for the whole game, correct?
So once you
Your whole
pick the
playthrough.
house, it's the playthrough. So far, I really haven't seen the big reason why you gotta pick a house. But I'm only an hour and a half in. But the gameplay is amazing. I like how it plays out, the strategy to it. I went classic mode and normal. Like I didn't put it too hard because I wanted to jump in and enjoy it,
Well, sure.
and not really get smacked around and lose every student I have in my class.
But you have it on permadeath?
I have it on permadeath.
Is there like an easy mode now? Like,
So there's an easy mode to enjoy the story and no permadeath.
okay,
You know.
that's what I'm gonna go with.
I might have to go with that.
I hated that. The one for the GPA I played
I wouldn't,
so long.
I wouldn't.
and
I
went to
just
reset it.
I just didn't think I was ready for like the hard.
If it's your
hard
first
setting.
Fire Emblem, I
So
think yeah, it's
it's my first Fire
understandable.
Emblem in a while. So
think it's
I'm
understandable.
thinking I'll beat with this house normal classic. Then when I try another house, I'll throw it on hard. After I've already played it, I know what's up. And
So is normal classic
permadeath.
still permadeath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
you pick a difficulty setting, and then you pick either permadeath or no permadeath.
Sick.
so the Fire Emblem that I played is Awakening, and that's sort of grid-based, sprites, turn-based. How's the gameplay?
Same exact.
Same exact thing. It's still sprites.
No, they
Well,
get
no,
3D
not
models.
sprites,
Okay.
3D models. But I mean, like
They're
with
represented
the
by sprites,
grid
too.
and where you move them, and they have certain movements. You know,
Okay.
movement spaces depending on their class or character or what level they are.
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
so it's pretty good. I like the feel to it with the calendar. Almost reminded me of Persona.
Yeah,
Like
that's what a lot of
it
people
gives
are
you
saying.
the options of what you want to do on your days off, explore, and as you get further into the school year or whatever the year, you can teach your students to better improve their skills in a certain weapon class, in a certain mastery.
So the way that Persona handled that was that it was still have deadlines. It would be like, oh, such and such is happening in 13 days. Better not, screw around too much.
Gotta
So
put
it
Dad's
doesn't
Nudie magazine back
doesn't
before he
tell
finds
you
out.
how many days away, but once you see the calendar, it'll have an icon on the specific day. Like if you have a mission on this date that has to happen on that date, you could do everything up until that day, and that day,
Okay.
everything you were supposed to do before it, you lost it, and then you move on to the next mission for the next month. And there's recruiting. You could recruit students from a different house, but you have to build your bond with them to be able to recruit them.
And you do that by just talking, I
Interacting
assume.
with them,
Taking
doing
them to
missions, having meals with them.
I know you can have tea, right?
You could have tea. You could cook them. You could cook
You
a
can
meal
cook them.
with them.
Okay.
You could cook with them. Share a meal with them. Like there's right now, I haven't done too many things. I went fishing.
That looked pretty cool. I saw the
I
mini game for that.
caught a 5-star fish already.
Wow.
My first try.
Maximum is 25 stars.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Is it multiplayer, Ken?
No,
No. Tits.
unfortunately.
That's okay.
This game sounds
Gotta wait for
awesome.
Crystal
It
Chronicles.
really is
I
awesome.
can't wait.
Yeah.
So I only played an hour and a half just because I got it Saturday right before the baby shower. So I try to pump in as much of the game as possible before the baby shower, and then we went out to dinner after the baby shower. Then I beat you in MK. Then got me home.
You had a full day.
And then the next morning I woke up extremely late, beat Tyler in 21 for one game. Don't care about the other games that we
I went
played.
twice.
Erroneous
I
on
went
all
2 out of
accounts. And so, I was just busy. So then today came and I just haven't put in more time. But once I leave here, that's what I'm playing.
Word. I'm tempted to pick it up, even though I've
Do
got a lot on my
it.
plate already.
Me too.
So,
I feel if you pick it up, you're not going back to DQ11.
that's
Probably.
one of the reasons why. Yeah.
I'm promising you right now. You pick it up, it's addicting.
Yeah.
I haven't beaten Ultimate Alliance Black Order, and I'm afraid I might not go back. And I'm so close to the end.
It looks so like plain in
Better,
comparison
man.
though. Like
Right?
Black Order looks very kind of like almost one-sided versus the Fire
So
Emblem
we'll
like
hop
deep
up-
tactics. Sorry.
No. I interrupted you. That's my bad.
That's okay.
All right.
I forgive you.
So Dragon Quest XI is the anime JRPG that I've been playing. I'm still not. It's not hooking me. Like I'm kind of. I don't want to say I'm forcing myself to play it, but I'm just like, I guess I should keep, giving that a shot because I enjoy my time with it. But I'm never like, oh man, that was sick. Now I'm really invested. So I'm to the point now where I have the 4 party members. I just went to a new town where I had to disguise myself as a prince and do a little horse race.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun.
That was
I like
fun.
one.
It was fun, but like it lasted for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like the story is so kind of lighthearted, and I'm not really invested in the characters yet. That it's almost feeling a little bit too Saturday morning cartoon. Like I don't know, is it ever going to?
It'll get
Well,
deeper.
Who was the last character that you got?
The two sisters?
Yeah.
So yeah, you haven't even gotten like the best character.
Yeah, no.
She's so hot.
I'm not even talking about her.
No,
Ah.
talking about Grandpa.
Yeah,
No,
we're
I'm
talking
not
about.
talking about him either.
No, I mean,
Also, Vano.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm only 8 hours in, so I know this
Ah.
is like an 80-hour game. So I
More,
more.
I'd say.
It
Well,
took
maybe
me,
if you
like-
want 100% it.
Yeah, I did a lot
Yeah.
of the side stuff, and I was like 100, clocked in over 100 something hours after
Okay, so
beating
maybe
it
I'm
post game.
but I've been playing it for 2 weeks now, and I've been playing.
It's a
other
good
stuff.
relaxing at first.
Yeah, it's. I'm kind of waiting for it to ramp up. I mean, I'm still have yet to die.
I'm telling you, throw up the difficulty to Darkspawn.
Oh well.
I'll send you the article on how to do it, so you could just throw
Oh
it up.
wow. So there's something that. Okay.
You could-
You
you
can't
could-
just do it in the options.
You can. I'll just send it to you.
I thought it was only like with the new game. I thought you had to start all over. But I mean, if that's cool, if you
No,
can
no,
do
it
mid
just-
game,
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah, you
wouldn't.
could do a mid game.
You
that's
can.
cool. Cool.
So yeah, that's. I mean,
It'll get better. It's just gonna take until at least mid game.
Gotta wait till for Sylvando. He cracks you up.
He's your next
Oh,
one,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
he
get
is.
Sylvando,
He's a good
and then
one.
you get
Get the other two.
the other two.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep trucking on with that. Other than that, I finished up Trover Saves the Universe. I was pretty positive on it last week, and I think I enjoyed my next hour that I had with it. I think the game peaked when you're fighting your old roommate, and they're just hurling back and forth insults at each other that are just ridiculously vulgar, and just like, remember that time when you did this? Well, remember that time where you like, shit in the bed and threw it at me and.
So it's just classic Justin Roiland riff.
No, yes.
Where he just
Dude,
like they just let him go and he just talks.
you don't even know, man.
I
There
love it.
there were literally times where I turned the volume down because I was trying to
Ooh.
figure out what to do, and he would just. There's just so much like after something really bad happens and he's talking about all the things that are gone at one point, he goes on for like 7 minutes saying, "Oh, I'm gonna miss this and this and this."
I
and this."
love that they do that.
You would love it. You would love it. I think. But I at
I
one
need
point
VR.
you don't. I didn't play it in VR.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't need VR. So
Oh man.
that probably would have made my overall opinion of the game be a little better.
Probably.
It still works without it, but by the end, I was a little like ready for it to be over.
Yeah. Like
And
I get it. I'm in a chair.
yeah, and I mean, overall, still a fun time. I think the humor got a little grating for me. There were times where I was cracking up, but then by the end, it was like, wow, I can see you had no editors on this game because there's a lot of humor that works, but I would say more often than not, it didn't for me. But overall, like if you're a fan of Justin Roiland, like maybe the cruder and zanier parts of his humor, this game has it in spades. So yeah.
Check it out.
Tyler, what you been up to?
I've been playing some Black Clover, Fire Force.
Those are games. Those are shows. Ding dong.
This is a
There's
video
the
game show.
When I got to talk about that last week, and I got too drunk and slept in and missed the other podcast we were supposed to record but never did.
This is true.
Okay, it's
That is very
no, that's all lies. That's
is very
totally made
true.
up. And not out of myself at all.
All right, so
I've been playing a little bit of Rocket League.
so getting back into that Rocket League grind.
Here and there when I'm bored.
I don't have a problem.
I'm not-
You do. Just kidding. Go on.
But no, people are savages in that game. It's not just me anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody is.
Everybody's talking trash, I bet. I bet
are.
it's a toxic community.
It really is.
No, it probably, yeah. No, I don't doubt that
It
it is.
is very toxic.
That sucks. But it sounds fun to watch.
Yeah.
Where's the Rocket League World Cup with
Yeah.
$30 million prize pool?
It just happened like a couple months ago, I think.
Oh, really?
Why don't we watch it?
What'd they win?
I don't know.
Money? I assume.
$100,000.
They won a real car.
They won a $25 gift card to Target.
Shit.
And yeah, aside from that, I played. It's not video game related, but I played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah. So
for the
you're-
first
we
time.
can make an exception and,
Regale us.
eliminate the TV from the discussion.
I made a rogue gnome. His name was Alfear. Alfear.
Like
The rogue.
ALFEARE.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll fear the
But-
gnome.
But like Alfear the gnome.
Yeah. Alfear.
And that's pretty cool. It was my first time playing. We were just doing some like one-off campaigns, and yeah, our DM did a pretty good job. It was his first time DMing,
Nice.
so that was interesting.
Was it good?
And,
Do you feel like it flowed pretty well? Were you like always constantly
Yeah, I
interacting?
mean, I definitely need to work on more of the role playing and like
That's
actually
hard.
like getting into character. I tried really hard, but there were times where like I felt like I wasn't like my character was a rogue, but I felt like a lot of times I was like charging into battle.
Yeah, you gotta be
like
careful.
a warrior or something.
Huh.
And so I'm like, I'm a rogue. I should probably hang back and
You should do
try
a
and
Sonic
be
spin
sneaky.
in combat. You should curl yourself up into a ball, get somebody
Yeah.
to launch you. That'd be sick.
I mean, there was a couple cool times where there was like bookcases, and I was like, I want to climb up the bookcase, and then I'm gonna shoot an arrow down on him, and I'm gonna jump down with my rapier and hit him on top of the head.
Dunk. That's awesome.
But then I missed my acrobats roll, and I fell on my back.
That sucks. I like doing that when you like whenever you roll or something, you go to make a hit, you like the DM's like, oh, so and so, whatever roll you hit, and then you're like, I take my broadsword and I lift it up over my head and I shout ooga booga, and I do a big jump kick roll and I slice him down the middle, and then he's
Yeah.
like, good job, you hit him.
Yeah.
It's fun to like, just like the little things like that.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I'm
It sounds
looking
like
forward to playing again.
this is something I need to be
It's
trying out.
fun.
Yeah, we should play sometime.
If you have a good group, it's
We need somebody to be a DM.
yes.
Wiley.
Just because I host
I mean,
the show doesn't mean I can be a dungeon
You can
master,
play
man.
God.
I would
Oh
definitely.
man, I would vote Anthony though.
You could, yeah. I mean, I'd be down to try.
Everybody grows boobies. I could start spraying milk everywhere.
For that insanity, I would want Anthony as the DM.
It's a dungeon of hungry babies.
Yeah.
But Tyler's already offering himself up, so I think we got our DM.
Okay.
Okay,
I think it'd be fun.
cool.
Yeah, try and do some more creative writing and stuff like that.
Yeah, true. So I still I get the basic gist of how it goes, but like when you just said the thing about how you don't land the landing if you roll your acrobatic thing doesn't work, that I was like, oh, okay, that's how it works, because I know that there's all these dice involved, I know that there's all these scenarios, and I know that you can get to be creative and it's not it's semi-scripted, being creative on the spot. So
Yeah,
that-
It's pretty much ruled by dice.
There was a lot of new people that were playing when I played, so each of us all went through the process of creating the character at my friend's house.
That is the worst part, I
So,
will say.
It does
in a
take
way.
it does take a while.
It's very tedious, but
I mean, just creating our characters took us an hour and a
Wow.
half.
that's
but then you have
speedy.
that character for next time.
Yeah, but then you have the
Yeah.
character for next time.
Okay.
But the things like the acrobats and the sleight of hand and the stealth and all that, that's all based on modifiers from your base stats and proficiencies and a bunch of other things that depends on your.
It's like your base
racing
numbers,
class
your
and-
bonuses,
Okay.
and those numbers, which are +1 or +2 to this,
Yeah.
and then something you get a racial thing, I think, on top of that
Yeah.
you can add to it. It's all just literally ruled by your stats, and if you roll higher or lower than that, then that's what determines if you hit or miss.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, you roll a d20 every time, and then you add your modifiers to it. And then if you're still lower than what the DM deems the correct amount, then
It's just a
you
basic
fail.
summary too of it. Because I think they have like there's like little different dice you can use too. Because it's like certain ones be like, oh, use the 3-headed dice, or like use a really stupid triangle one that doesn't even work when you throw it.
Yeah, I mean, you use like the D4, the D6, the D8s.
We're getting in the weeds, man.
Those are all those are all usually to calculate like damage for like certain weapons and stuff like that, though, or like spells and stuff.
Word. Dungeons and Dragons.
If you like it, write your character's name in the comments. What's the craziest character name you've made? What's the coolest character name you've made? What's the craziest adventure you've been on? Tell us. I'll
And,
listen.
Comment for a chance to win a flight out to Springfield, Massachusetts to play with us. Woo! No, I'm just kidding. Kenny, so you're
$20.
giving us
Gift card tag.
you were giving us a little rundown of your time with Marvel 3 or Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Any updates on that front?
I'm actually, I believe, pretty close to beating it.
Okay.
I'm real close to the end.
Sticking with your 4 that you had last time?
So what did I say with my 4 were Iron Man, Cap, Spider-Man, and Wolverine, right?
Yep.
Switched out Cap for Elektra.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's dope. I like her better than Cap.
Yeah, well.
I might end up switching out Iron Man
For who?
because I'm not too sure. Maybe I want somebody with projectiles. So
Is it like
I'm
a
not
big
sure.
roster?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, like 36.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Well,
I might.
more DLC too.
Oh yeah, they're dropping Cyclops and Colossus free at the end of
Oh wow.
August.
I'm surprised Cyclops
Cyclops.
wasn't in the base game.
Yeah,
So
true.
he's in there but not playable.
Nah, he's behind.
So that's
the
why they're
wall.
gonna drop him out as free. They're not even charging, which is a good thing.
That's great.
Yep.
Yes.
Or it's artificial DLC, but
Right.
whatever. Anyway, so how are the bosses? How are the mechanics and the RPG stuff? Is it
So the RPG stuff is not full on, like it's not completely fleshed out. Once you have all 4 abilities, once you get to like a level 35, you don't unlock any more like abilities to equip. You can upgrade them up like 4 times each ability to unlock either make them strong or make them do more damage, make them cost less energy points, those things like that. And then the extra bonus stats that I was talking about. So that's the RPG elements to it.
Pretty light, pretty accessible.
Yeah,
Sounds.
you know, nothing
too
too crazy.
intimidating.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty casual enough for the casual gamer that's gonna jump in for a Marvel game.
Yeah. Or you have your friend come over.
how many Infinity Stones do you have now?
None.
None?
Yeah, they stole them from me.
Oh, okay.
The Black Order showed up and we're like, yeah, we're gonna smack you around, and we're taking them.
Give me those Chaos Emeralds, Sonic, and you're like, no, Eggman, you stink.
Just like that, exactly.
They better put
And
Sonic in. I'll be sad.
Then they sent me to the Hell Realm.
We just totally spoiled Marvel Ultimate
Yeah,
3.
I'm sorry, guys. Spoiler alert. So yeah. But it's having fun with it. You know, I think I overdid it with the new video games. Now I have to beat Marvel while trying to play Fire Emblem, and while I just added Friday the 13th into the mix.
Oh, yeah. So you want to give us a little scoops? You're telling me you're up till ungodly hours playing with
some stranger online.
With my new buddies.
With the internet.
boys.
Playing with little boys up late.
With my Friday the 13th boys.
All right, so
So originally we were playing Gears of War 4. Honestly, it got kind of boring. We were just smacking every team we were going against. And
Yeah,
Gears
likely
4.
story. How did you get to the boy?
And then, so then one of the guys, Ace, I think it was Ace. He was like, "Yo, let's play some Friday the 13th," and I'm like,
The Boogeyman.
"Yeah, the Boogeyman, Ace the Boogeyman." So I was like, "I'm down. Let's go. I haven't played in forever." So we hop over. We start playing. First match, we were like, "All right, to get the full experience, you have to get out of party check." That's my honest opinion, because you kind of start taking away some of the elements of the game in party chat, because then you could talk to each other even though you're not next to each other. And when you're in game chat and you get separated, you have to find the mic, a walkie-talkie, to be able to communicate with anybody else that has a walkie-talkie, or you have to be in the vicinity.
Okay.
So it adds the extra element.
sure.
Like if we were all playing and we were in game chat, we'd get separated through the map, and I'll be like, Tyler, is that you? And if Tyler was
So
near me,
someone else in the area could hear you. They have to be in the.
but they have to be in the area. But Jason can hear you too if he's
Yeah.
in the area. So there'd be like little times where if I had the gas can for the car, I wouldn't say I had the gas can, so Jason's not chasing after me. I like just move around with the gas can so the person in front of me could see it. I'm like, yeah, you see what I got?
Hey, look at this. So wait, the objective is, because I'm not too familiar with it, you have to
Escape.
find a gas can and get it to the car, and that's just like one scenario, or do they have more?
Oh no! So there's 2 cars almost always, or 2 cars, or 1 car in a boat. You can fix the radio to call the police. You can fix the boat, escape on the boat, but the boat only carries 2 people.
Oh wow.
Escape in one of the cars. One of the cars is a 2-seater. The other car is a 4-seater. So multiples, but I'm pretty sure there's not enough gas cans for all 3 vehicles,
Right.
for all 3 modes of transportation. So somebody screwed out in some way, shape, or form. So it's like you kind of just have to try and create as many escape routes as possible
To get everybody
to
out.
get everybody out.
Okay.
And while Jason's trying to destroy everybody,
Yeah. And doesn't
You know?
like you can call in like a special, it's like not a support
Tommy.
character or something? That's, yeah.
so but somebody has to die to come back at him.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then what's the difference between him?
So he's kind of his stamina's higher, stronger, and he's the one. If you want to kill Jason,
You
you
have to
need
be
to
him.
you need him because he needs to put on the mask and kill Jason with a machete.
See, I'm so lost because I don't know any of the Lord of the Friday the 13th movies because I'm such a baby.
So with that, it's tedious to try and kill Jason. In my whole time with the game, I haven't killed him once
Wow.
because somebody has to find the sweater in his mother's grave.
Oh, so it's like a whole
one
process.
of the girl characters whoever's playing as a girl character has to put the sweater on. You have to beat up Jason. Somebody has to die. Call Tommy. Come back as Tommy. Beat up Jason until the mask falls off. Let Tommy put the mask on. Use a machete. Kill Jason. Completely tedious.
Yeah, it sounds
Wow.
like a lot.
That's a
So
lot of
almost
stats.
always when you try to win, you try to escape.
Are
That's
you on a
it.
time limit?
So there is a time. So if you survive the time limit, you also win.
Oh, okay.
But Jason is always so Jason just progressively gets stronger as well. So more of his abilities unlock as the match goes on, and then he goes into a rage mode after like about the 10-minute mark.
That
Like
sounds fun.
once there's only 10 minutes or less, he goes into this rage mode where his abilities refresh faster. He's stronger, so he'll hit harder and he'll break through the door faster. So things like that. So it gets a little intense.
Sounds wicked fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my new buddies, DBZ Panda Fun, and
okay. Yeah.
Invade 5, I might play with them tonight again.
There you go.
Okay, after some Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And other one.
You know,
And you got it on Xbox, right?
Xbox.
You picked it up a while ago.
I picked it up right when it came out.
Okay, and it's
So.
I think it was 30 when it came out.
Yes, I'm not sure what it is now.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
You know what I think feel like is messed up. It did drop right free on the PS Plus at one point, right?
I think it did, yeah. A
What?
couple months back.
And I missed it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think it was Dead by Daylight.
did.
I could have sworn that
No.
one did
No,
too.
it was
But I'll
Dead by
double check.
Daylight,
I'll
yeah.
double check, but I could have sworn that one did too.
It might have.
because I would have picked it up.
You would have? I could have sworn somebody
Because
saw.
downloaded Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight's the one where it's like the 3 like slashes with the slash through, and the guy also has a mask and he's looking back. He's like, "Brr."
Somebody had told me, but I didn't have PS Plus at the time, so I was like, you know. So
Not that
maybe
good.
it might be incorrect, but it's definitely a game. If it was cheap, I'd pick it up to see if you guys want to try.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got a
Check it
lot
out.
on our plates, but it sounds like a lot of fun. It could make some fun videos, maybe.
Oh, it definitely gets
Do
fun.
you like playing as Jason more than the
No,
people? No.
I love playing as the people.
Oh, really?
Because I just get this rush.
Yeah, there's no
when
sense
like
of
the
dread.
when like the music starts playing and you know Jason's around, and especially if the person has a mic, because then you'll be like, "Is Jason around?" Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm right behind you if you want some
Leave me
shit.
alone. Go chase another person.
No,
I'll
I'm-
tell you where they are if you leave me alive.
Little rat.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's awesome.
Fuck it for
man.
my survival.
Don't touch me, please. Oh my god, that does sound like a good time.
Actually, I did that last night and we survived. Like
yeah?
I sold out like 3 other people, and I was like, Jason didn't know I had the car keys, so we
Ah.
already fixed the 4-seater, and I was like, that doesn't live. 3 other people are like by the lake, by the boat. I look at it on the map right now. He's like, thank you. Left. I started up the car, started driving away.
Goodbye.
Found somebody on the road, and then he popped up and picked them up. I'm like, no, we're leaving him. Then the person got away, and I'm like, all right, reversing from him.
Can you teleport?
Jason could teleport.
That's
What?
spooky.
It's fucking insane. He could be on one side of the map and just teleport to you, because it'll give him notification. Like if you mess up while repairing the car, it'll be
say.
like it'll ping it on his map,
Ooh.
and then he'll just teleport to the car.
Oh god, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Woof.
All right. Well,
Spooky.
I played a little bit of Kirby Star Allies. Had fun with that. Had a little bit of time with Cadence of Hyrule. Didn't have so much fun there. But I only played them for like 45 minutes each today. I'm just not good with that rhythm. I might have to turn off the regular mode and do like the beat something mode, or like the steady beat mode where the enemies only move when you move.
Just like that.
Yeah. But yeah, Kirby Star Allies, I was playing and I was like, it's going to be a great game to play with Elena because it's like so easy. And
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's a baby game.
It's not a baby game. It is a fun game for fun families that want to play fun video games together, but that are not too hard.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of different power-ups and like...
Kirby's Air Ride is not for babies. I don't care what you guys say. Kirby's Air Ride is great.
Which one is that one?
This one for the GameCube when you're on the star.
Oh, okay. I never played that one.
It's a good game.
I'm pretty... Yeah.
It's fun.
For babies.
It's a baby game.
All right. So, moving on to our next segment of the show, which we like to call...
Girls at bar at Newland.
Cruising for a Newsin', the part where we talk about what's been happening in the gaming world the past 7 days.
Guys, we need to get our car fixed.
Tyler ran over a bunch of rocks. I think he broke the frame. Frick.
All right, so I thought that we should talk about this first since we were just upstairs watching the kind of recap, but the Fortnite World Cup solo finals happened. We saw Kyle, or AKA Booga, win the biggest prize in esports
such a
history.
Kyle.
Such a
Yeah.
guy.
Typical Kyle move.
Yeah.
Was he drinking monster drinks before?
How old was he? Was he 13,
16.
15?
After,
Oh, wow.
after
Yeah.
he won, did he punch a drywall?
Oh, yeah. Ma.
No, he's pretty chill, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
like,
very
we were
cool.
saying he seems like he must already be rich because that's how like level-headed he was.
No good.
Yeah, he did not care about winning.
Yeah, I know him.
He
the best.
was-
I don't know.
he
He was
was-
probably just trying to keep it inside, dude.
He
I
was
don't know.
crashing from the 3 monsters he drank.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I mean, we were watching just kind of the 3 out of the 6 matches just now, and it is really an excellent game for esports. I can see why this shit is the #1 game on Twitch.
It's very intense. I was very surprised. These people, like, they're sitting there, they're building all these things. I played the game maybe a handful of times, but it's like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, menu, build. I gotta go get wood. Okay, all right, well then
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
turn and aim. But these people are like, it's like already a house around you in a quarter of a second.
I mean, I'm not but good by any means, but I definitely played a few dozen matches and got a couple victory royales. But like, they were just taking it obviously to a
I
ridiculous
got
level.
one
You got one?
victory royale when it first came out, the first week.
The first week.
And I haven't won since.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
It's okay. I got top 15.
Before everybody
once,
got
but-
good.
So I mean, what did you think of it, Tyler? We were watching most of it.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. The commentating on it was really entertaining.
Yeah.
Booga, the champ, he won the first match, got the victory royale, and the commentating on that was insane. What did he have? The
Yeah.
sonic boom or the something bomb?
The something thing that launched him straight up in the air when it was just 1v1, and he had more health, and the guy up top was just like kind of waiting for him to make his move, and then he was just like, "Oh, he threw it down! Here it comes!"
Who's making the play?
Like, yeah, that was a classic esports moment for
Intense
sure.
esports
Yeah,
commentary.
it was intense.
My
Very
favorite one
intense.
was the guy's like, "How old is this?" Oh, he's like, "Oh, fun fact, this kid." It was one of the matches I stepped in on. They were like, "Oh, this kid is like the minimal age you can enter the Fortnite World Cup." And he goes, "How old's the kid?" And the other announcer goes, "He's 13." And then there's a moment of silence, and the other announcer just goes, "Well then."
I thought he said,
Yeah.
"My goodness."
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it's probably, my goodness.
My goodness.
That was it.
But yeah, I mean,
That was my
like,
favorite part.
The presentation of it was good. I think it's smart. I mean, like to have just what I've checked out so far of the Overwatch League, it almost seems like there's too much. The fact that this was all just a big hype event that you didn't have to follow a team for a whole season for. The fact that the prizes were so big. I mean, it's cool. I'm not the biggest Fortnite, obviously, but it made me want to play the game. It made me even like consider watching the game casually, even though I'm not a Twitch person, not somebody that likes to sit and watch.
I will say I love the aesthetic. Like the aesthetic of that game I really love. It's cool. I like the style too. The graphical style is what, it's very appealing to me personally, but I'm, not really into the game.
Well, We should give it another shot, maybe.
Maybe I got it on
Squad
Switch.
up.
That's
you
true.
have it on Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's free. You can get it on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
true.
I'm not squatting up for that.
It's too saturated.
You can count me out.
We still gotta play that one thing we said we were gonna play. Oh, Apex! I never even played Apex.
I'll play Apex. I'm not bad at that.
I gotta play it first. Still,
But I am bad at Fortnite.
I'm bad at a lot of stuff.
So yeah, just wanted to kind of give that a quick shout out. And then we also have, on a completely different note, another voice actor arrested. Or actually, no, he wasn't even arrested. So he was just actually accused, and he actually admitted and apologized to a few different accusations. I'm going to now read this story, which is taken from Kotaku. He's a well-known voice actor in TV shows and games such as OK KO and Octopath Traveler. He voices the character Byleth in Fire Emblem Three Houses and Fire Emblem Heroes. Over the last week, allegations arose accusing Neosi of sexual harassment and abuse. Neosi admitted on his personal Tumblr that he had treated people in his life horribly and had abused friends. His post contained detailed individual apologies to multiple people, going into some detail about his actions. And they're actually patching him out of the game.
Wow.
So
And that's Chris Naosi. I was telling you guys earlier before the show is that he used to be. I found him through Newgrounds.com, like way back when. He used to do like a lot of. He used to animate. I think he still animates, but he used to do a lot of voices. He does voice acting. He's in all over the place. I know a lot of like internet cartoons or like there's a couple other games that he's done it for. I didn't know, but it's interesting to see because I've heard he's got very mixed opinions online as well.
yeah, and it's just interesting that several months prior, we heard of this guy Pierre Taki's removal from Judgment, which is the new game from the Yakuza folks. And they completely took him out of the game, changed his likeness. He's a whole different character, and that was based on
Getting caught with cocaine.
or actually just failing a cocaine drug test, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. He failed the drug test for positive for cocaine.
Yeah, so I mean, no possession, but he's essentially been blacklisted, and I thought that was a shame. I mean, as somebody that believes in criminal justice reform and giving people second chances and rehabilitation as opposed to
You're bad.
yeah, exactly. So like I thought that was messed up. I mean, obviously it's a little less sympathetic with the if you're physically abusive towards people.
Yeah. See, that should be. Yeah. I mean, that's totally. I feel like that's a good. Like, yeah, get him out of here. He's being a big dick. But like this guy, had a little fun one night. Maybe got a little drunk and did cocaine by accident. And then. But it's also different because the culture over there too. They're very like.
Yeah.
No. You can't have like any tattoos either in Japan, or you're considered yakuza.
Really?
It's like they won't let you into certain hot springs over in Japan, or like any places where you like disrobe to bathe or something if you have tattoos.
Wow.
Certain places. I'm not sure everywhere, but I know that's like a big thing in culture. Is very kind of like frowned upon.
I'm just thinking of what's his name, Kiryu's giant fish tattoo.
Yeah.
That thing's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, I know that exactly. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I get it. It's like that's why he's my yakuza, bad boy, ex yakuza, whatever.
Yeah, I just thought it's been interesting to see this type of stuff popping up this year, and I don't know, like, has it always been there, or we're just finally learning about it, or what? I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I could definitely see. We live in an age now where everybody's getting outed for something, or one thing leads to another. It's a big domino effect. It could just be, anybody. Maybe somebody just couldn't deal with this shit for long enough and just had it and was like, look.
Yeah, I guess maybe that is
confess.
it. Well, I guess that's the culture of people getting exposed.
I think it's the Phantom Thieves. What do you guys think? I've come and it's my alright. Mario 64. My dad. Yeah, but calling card.
You may very well be right there.
It could be.
All right. Anybody have any other thoughts about that little story there?
No, I think you guys covered it pretty well.
Okay, cool.
You were saying something about Madden trading cards, Kenny?
Oh yeah,
Something about that, right?
You had something you wanted to tell us about Madden.
Did we want to finish up the cruising for newsing first?
Okay, sure. So the last thing I had, Doom 1, 2, and 3 stealth released ahead of QuakeCon. It says ComCon, it should say QuakeCon. It's now officially underway, and as part of its keynote presentations, Bethesda confirmed that Doom 2, and Doom 3 are coming to new platforms. And of course, these are the original Doom games, not the reboots that are, one came out in 2016, Doom Eternal coming out this year. So there was very positive reaction at first, and then it turns out that once you play the game, you actually have to be logged into a Bethesda.net
Oh, a server
URL.
crap.
Yeah, and so that got a lot of backlash.
Ooh.
and now they're doing their best to patch it in a hurry to kind of appease the angry
masses.
gamer mob.
The masses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least they're doing it. That's when Diablo 3 first came out. That's the thing that comes to mind because I was so stoked. I got it on my birthday. And it came out. This is like 6 years ago, but you had to always be connected online to play it. You couldn't even play single player without being connected to the servers, and the servers were totally down the first 2 days.
Oh,
it was
shit.
out, yeah.
So did they eventually make it so you can play it offline?
No, it's
Really?
still they never fixed that part. They got the servers up and running, but it took like 2 or 3 days. It was awful. It was bullshit.
Okay, yeah.
It was very disappointing.
Is that the same on console? Do you know?
I don't know on console. I hope they changed it, but I haven't touched it since. It
it's-
just left such a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay, it's got such a good reputation as being a good couch co-op game these days.
It's probably. I hope they would fix that. They probably did make it a lot better for the couch.
Let us know in the comments.
Below.
But yeah, so Doom 1 and 2, $5 each. I'm definitely gonna at least pick up Doom 1. Never played it. I'm too young for that. I don't know. It's one of the holes in my gaming repertoire. So yeah, and 2, also $5. 3, $10. I played 3 back in the day when it came out on original Xbox. Didn't get too far. That one was like kind of much slower and a little bit horror vibe.
You got a flashlight, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, I love surprise game releases.
Yeah, it came in a cardboard box of Metal Gear Solid style.
Yeah, right. That's pretty cool.
But yeah,
Almost
so
surprise releases.
that's the news for Doom. Now tell me about this Madden stuff, Kenny.
So, I am co-hosting a Madden online franchise league. So we're gonna go through the whole season. Hopefully, I am hoping to at least on one of the consoles have a full league. So there will be a user for every team.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, doing this with my buddy Ace, the one you played MK with. So we're doing this. We're gonna do it. We're starting the recruiting process now because Madden officially launches early release tonight.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Cool.
as we're recording this, people are picking up receipts to get ready to pick it up from GameStop or wherever they're picking
They're
it up
probably
from.
already lining up outside GameStop,
Most
Yeah.
likely.
depending if they're doing midnight release or not.
So they don't do midnight releases no more.
Now
They
they
do
do
9 o'clock releases.
Really?
I mean,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. that
Nobody
was
trying to go
bullshit.
at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stupid. I did that for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when it dropped.
I did the midnight
Different
release
midnight.
for Mass Effect 2
Nice.
Oh, weird.
and 3.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
I know.
I think I did it for Halo 3.
So we're doing this league. For the next 2 weeks, we're gonna let people pick up the game, start practicing, and we're gonna recruit who actually wants to join the league. And hopefully, after the 2 week mark, I'll be able to let you guys know what we
If
got
there's a
going.
spot for us.
Well, if you guys want to pick it up, you're more than welcome. There's gonna be skill levels, everybody from different skill levels in the league. People who think they're great and people who are okay casuals.
Okay.
You know,
And what are you?
I can't reveal that.
Can you
Can
see
you-
his trump card?
And
My trap
you
card.
know what team you're going to be?
So, damn, I feel like if I say this, then I'm gonna sound cocky.
Yeah, I mean, how do people select their teams?
So once we recruit them, we're gonna do I'll randomize it on the computer, and then allow in order
Like a
people to
draft-
join,
like a draft pick.
like a
you
draft
have to-
pick. Yep. So if
you
you get
pick a whole team.
they just pick the whole team.
Yeah.
So like that, don't enter at that spot. I will send the invite to just them so they can enter, pick your team. Once they're entered, pick the team. Next person in.
And how does it work with timing? Like, do you play one game a week?
So with that, what we're gonna do is
Is
we're
that really gonna be
asking.
that fun? If I'm sorry.
What's up?
Well, people that get low on the draft order, they have to pick the shittiest team.
Hey, if you think you're nasty, or
It might not matter if you have the shittiest team.
I last year's oh no
Realistic, Tyler.
2018
That's why
Madden.
sports suck.
Madden 18. I went in and people were like, "Kenny, you think you're nasty? You picked the Browns before the Browns even had anybody." And I was like, "All right, I'm not gonna trade anybody. I'm just gonna go with Deshaun Kaiser, and I'm gonna be nasty." And I won the Super Bowl.
But what link skills did they have?
So if you're nasty, Tyler, don't matter who you got.
I don't know. Sounds like you're playing with some crappy people then.
Nah, I'm I'm okay.
You got to enter now, Tyler. You
I'm
gotta go.
okay.
You got to rise through the ranks.
If it were mine, I would not. If it were my league, I probably wouldn't have a full league, an actual league, just because I wouldn't want people to have to play with the crappiest teams. I wouldn't have to want to force somebody to play with like the crappiest team.
Like I said, whatever amount of people we have by the 2-week mark, that's what we're rolling with.
So yeah,
And
it would be cool to make it realistic, you know,
So
just real standings and.
So actually, that's a thought process I was gonna go with Tyler. It was an idea I was bouncing to him prior months ago, where it was something where maybe little segments where we could talk about like stat leaders and things like that for the Madden League if we got enough people going with it. But that's a bigger production thing. So that's something I gotta logistically.
Is it gonna be called the Level with You League?
No, but because I'm co-hosting it with another person.
So level with us.
Level with us. I don't know.
It was so genuine.
Hey, Ace,
come on.
So Ace is one of our weekly viewers, so he's gonna
What
see
up,
this.
Ace?
So
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
So
Love you.
So by the time it drops, he's maybe the second person to like and watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Almost always.
We got a
Because
super fan.
He'll watch it while he's working or in between jobs as he's traveling.
Nice.
So, hey, whatever you think, man. If you're trying to call it Level with us, we could call it Level with us.
Yeah, you could be a guest appearance someday.
Call our
maybe.
people. We'll
Maybe.
call yours. You know, we'll go get some
He did.
McDonald's. I
He
like
did
fries.
beat us in MK. I don't know. We got to get a rematch against
Yeah,
him.
we do.
Yeah,
Right now
depending on how the games are scheduled or whatever, could always do like a whatever it's called on PlayStation and share your screen and just view and stream it or something and comment over it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Two of us comment over it or something.
Huh? We could do something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't like
We could do
sports. I
that.
like talking though, so that would work.
Yeah. Do a little some comments over some plays because if they share their highlight from their match, you know, we could do something like that.
Yep.
And
I mean, I'm sure there is like there's
Yeah.
got to be like a spectator mode, right? Where you
I'm
can
not
just-
sure. I'm gonna look
Probably.
into it.
There's got to be if somebody's like out.
I'm getting
lobby
it
or
tonight, so
something.
I'll look into it. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And well, they can always stream it. We can always check it through there too. But yeah, so that's something we've been really excited about, me and Ace, because we both love Madden. We always pick it up. We're faithfuls every year. So I'll be we'll be hosting the online Madden League, and we are going to be also diving into the Madden Ultimate Team card packs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all for now for the Madden news. Maybe I'll have some more details on the Madden League next week. And Anthony, we missed your mailbag song, so bring us right through.
Mailbag.
All right. Thank you for your questions this week. First one coming up, we got from Tyrell. Why do you think there hasn't been a much stronger push to develop games for mobile?
I think there is. They just sporadically come out with it, like certain
I think that there. Well,
certain big companies.
I think it's more popular overseas though, in Asia, like in China and like Japan. Like it's a big market for them, but not for us.
I think it's pretty big here, but I think then there's just so much oversaturation, and that
Yeah.
people just kind of stick to what they know. Like there's people that have been playing Candy Crush for years now.
Yep.
Or they're still just messing around with Angry Birds.
I've been playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle for 3 years straight. I've logged in every day.
Really?
Yeah, I've just got like my 300 something, or no, my 600 something day streak. Today,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay, so there you go. That's the answer
Yeah.
right there. So it's too hard to distinguish yourself, I think, is what it is. I mean, and there's so little curation on the Android and the
Plus you have the differences in
iOS.
platform too. Yeah, iOS has certain exclusives. Android has certain exclusives. Certain ones are cross-platformer, like you can get on both.
And I think that there are good games out there. I just think that the people that are most passionate about making really high quality games are just going to go to the platforms where people take it a little more seriously. So that's going to be on PC or on console.
Well, unless the sales figures, point to that too, because I've seen on Steam there's some mobile games that you can download straight and play on Steam as well. Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Duel Links is one of them. You can play Duel Links on your phone, or you can play Duel Links on Steam.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's been a few phone games that have made that transition.
It's weird. It's cool to kind of like know that even if you want to delete off your phone, you still have your account or whatever on your device. Because I know that's a big problem with me when I'm like, oh man, I'm out of storage. I got to delete this app. And then it's like, oh, I want to play this again 2 months later down the road. And then I try to start it up, and it's like, oh, well, remember all that time you put in it? Now it's just gone.
But I think that in 5 years from now, there won't even be you won't really need to distinguish it because streaming is going to be such a prominent thing. So you're going to be able to play your console games on mobile. And then that's
Okay.
going to sort of blur the line a little bit further. I mean, right now we're seeing.
I feel like microtransactions are going to be like the big defining. Like, I'm not hoping, but I think that any game with like a big microtransaction or gotcha aspect to it, where you have to pay a certain premium currency for a certain exclusive item in that game, is going to separate it from that versus like a full retail release.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks for that question, Tyrell. Coming up next, we got what's your game of the year so far? That one's from Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Kenny, what's your favorite thing?
My choice for game of the year so far. That's a tough one.
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, you started off.
Okay.
I was drawing a blank. Honestly, I was
I'm the
struggling.
same way. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, I can remind you guys of a few
Yeah,
that you've
let it
played. I mean,
roll.
you played Kingdom Hearts 3 this year.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah, you played Mortal
I wouldn't call
Kombat
it
this
that.
year. You
Oh, I got mine.
Okay. I mean, for me, it's right in between Sekiro and Mortal Kombat 11. Sekiro is a game unlike any other this year that completely hooked me to the point where it was something I was thinking about outside of playing it. For 5 weeks straight or so. Whenever I was making my way through it, every time I beat another boss, it was like overcoming a big obstacle, a big hurdle, and then I got to another really cool area. Like by the time you get to the end, it gets really beautiful. Like the Fountainhead Palace is the name of one just really scenic and really pretty area, and the combat is so visceral, punishing, precise timing, rewarding exploration, cool story. So yeah, I mean, I'm a big FromSoft fan, but on the other hand, Mortal Kombat 11, I've never played a fighting game this much before. Story mode was phenomenal. I've really gotten into learning combos with characters, even though I can't necessarily pull them off against this douchebag. But so yeah, for me, it's a toss-up right now. I'll get back to you at the end of the year when I have to make my official rankings to go in the level with you handbook. But yeah, MK11 and Sekiro for me.
So I would say right now, MK11 is my runaway, but I really have high hopes right now for Three Houses. I really think right now how it feels and how it
That's
has
strong.
me hooked
Only
in.
an hour and a half into it.
Hour and a half in, and I already have feeling like I'm gonna love this game. I might play all three
Wow.
houses.
Yeah,
We'll see.
So we'll see.
If it makes you feel like how Persona felt, would it be your game of the year so far?
Oof, I love Persona from the moment I started playing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
here. I don't like Persona 5 was so damn good.
I'm so close. I'm so close to being.
when I started playing Persona 5, I was like, why the hell am I so late on this game? Like
Late
I
on
was,
it too, baby, don't worry.
I was extremely late on it. I was like, what the fuck? And I was playing it. I think at one point in time, the last 2 hours of the game, I was playing standing on front of my TV. That's
That's
how
good,
I
huh?
was
Yeah.
in
Wow.
it. Like I was like standing, like my knees buckling. I'm like, I'm almost there.
You must have your TV way up. Whenever you talk about yourself playing at home, you're like, I was playing. And...
So it's wall mounted. It's wall mounted above the fireplace.
Okay, so
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like my TV height.
Yeah, it's about Tyler's TV. Right?
Okay, not bad. Oh yeah, Anthony.
Tyler, what's your favorite?
I mean, a lot of times we don't necessarily play the newest
I know.
stuff.
Yeah,
We don't get the free
Fucking
games sent to us like all the big popular outlets out there. We're just little scrappy 4 dudes from Western Massachusetts. But
We
anyway.
make
But
do.
it's okay. We're working.
Maybe if we had some money to purchase these new games, we'd be able to talk more about them. And
Yeah, I'm feel like I'm the last couple weeks. I'm the only one with the new releases.
Yeah, thank you for that. But
I just need a TV.
I got a wedding coming up, dude. That's honestly why. I got a wedding and a honeymoon
Make it
right
video
around the
game wedding.
corner.
I know, and I've got a bunch of weddings I have to buy wedding gifts for. I have to look nice for. I have to bring a date, and I'm dating this new girl. I have to take her out places. I just got no more money.
Oh, boo hoo! Oh, crying on my pillow tonight.
All right, so I'll just keep it short. It's Kingdom Hearts 3 for these guys.
No,
No,
I'd say that was my
no.
most anticipated game.
No?
Not game of the year by any means.
Okay,
No.
well, come back
You can
next week.
skip us.
Yeah, we'll skip you guys.
We'll skip you.
I'd say
All right.
I'm playing Persona right now. But that's like 2 years old.
Yeah. I mean,
We're skipping you.
Give me a little yellow card or whatever they give you inside.
Next question.
thanks, Mark. All right, final question that's going to wrap up the show. podcast services. I fucking forgot to mention this at the top of the show. I got to get better about that.
I'll be mentioning it in the post on Facebook, on Twitter, and
So yeah, we
iTunes.
are we're on iTunes, Podcast Addict, and Spotify. Please leave us a review on iTunes and Spotify especially. It helps us get found when people search for us. It makes us feel good in our tummies. So last question, this comes in from Brandon. What's a really popular game everyone seems to love, but you don't like?
I got my answer right away.
Fortnite?
Fucking Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You
I hate it with a passion. Maybe because I suck at it, but I hate it.
It's just bland. I agree. I mean, it's just like
It's the same thing.
just pump it out.
I just hate it.
Huh.
I hate it.
I like it.
I feel like I've never picked up a Call of Duty and been like, I love this.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I mean, have you played Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the campaign? It's really, really good.
No.
No? Okay.
The story, I will have to say that the story's good, but I mean, you play for like the
I struggle
multiplayer.
because I think I installed it, played the multiplayer, uninstalled it, never got to the story.
Okay, well.
I raged and I was like, fuck this game.
Gotta get good.
Yeah, I mean, I've
okay.
played a little bit of the multiplayer, but I'm mainly there for the campaign when I do get into the Call of Duty. I mean, there are so many of them. But anyway, fair enough. It's never worked for you.
I haven't been into Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4 and World at War.
Zombies
Those
was
are the last
fun.
two that I was really, really big into on Xbox too, I think.
So that's
Yeah.
10 years ago now.
Probably.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. My KDs were real good.
I played Black Ops a decent amount. I actually played Infinite Warfare a decent amount, which was a very underrated game in my opinion. But anyway,
Was it
moving
one
on.
that was like Titanfall? You can like jump on the wall.
Yeah,
and
and
stuff?
which people really didn't like, but
I didn't like that at all.
yeah, I mean the campaign though was sweet. Like it had really good acting. Like by the end, I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
this is getting to be some heavy shit.
Character relate.
Yeah, like it's got this great part in the end credits where like all the fallen are being like having their last voicemail that was left for them.
Aw.
It's pretty good.
Right in the feel.
Yeah. But anyway, for me, nothing was like super jumping out, but there's just some things that I haven't been able to get into. One of them being Minecraft. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, and
They really don't get anything out of.
I'm sure I know it's a great game, but that's just a genre that's never really clicked with me.
You're more of a Roblox guy.
No, I'm not. In fact, that's the one game that I don't even know what it is, but I know it's really popular.
It's okay. You're a Roblox guy. Just say it.
All right,
Just
I'm a
say I
Roblox
like
guy.
Roblox.
I'm more of a Roblox guy.
It's
Sorry.
perfect. See, there we go. Wiley likes Roblox. Send your Roblox links in the comments.
Yeah. All right.
Send your cubes.
So it's getting late over here on the East Coast.
I don't like Assassin's Creed.
It's all dark outside. Oh,
That's
I
it.
used to not like Assassin. That would have been my answer a few years ago, and then Origins came out and became one of my all-time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, as I'm saying, it's sleepy time. It's really dark, and we got to get in before
The wolves eat us. They're
Exactly.
gonna munch.
The hyenas.
Been all sweaty all day. They can smell the pheromones.
So yeah, thanks for watching as usual, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.